Hello, welcome everybody. Hello. I decided to put on my funny lore music for the storm music because I have an announcement to make, everyone. I have an announcement. So, for those of you who may or may not know, I am located in Florida. As you may or may not know, Florida just got hit by a hurricane. As you may or may not know, Hurricane Florida is gonna be hit by a second hurricane. So it's not really looking too hot for our wonderful Floridians, our Florida men, our Florida women, our Florida in-betweens. And so we got a lovely, this hurricane's name is Hurricane Milton, and I'm here to give you a little news update. Because this is literally going to hit me. So, I've been in hurricanes before. I've been living in Florida for 23 years, 22 years, around those times. I've been through my fair share of hurricanes. I've been through hurricanes. Where we've lost power for weeks, so this isn't new. But what is a little spooky about this hurricane specifically is it's apparently the strongest hurricane ever in the world, the fourth strongest ever recorded. And apparently it's fluctuating a lot. So I just wanted to give a few updates. I wanted to give I wanted to talk about this a little bit because there's a chance that I may not be able to do anything for a week or two or longer, perhaps even indefinitely if I die. So one thing I wanted to do is you shouldn't worry too much about me, because I am more on the southern side of Florida. However, it seems as though the hurricane is slowly starting to go more south. So it looks like, before it looked like it was gonna graze us. Now it looks like it's gonna hit us. So I'm on the East Coast though. I'm not on the West Coast. So here, let me put the fun little graphic on screen for you. So this is the trajectory of the funny little hurricane. This one is called Milton. Oh my god, what a cute name. I'm not gonna let myself go down to someone named fucking Milton, bro. Do you think Milton can throw hands? I'll throw my bunny punches. Like I'd rather die than lose a fight to someone named Milton. Okay, so anyway, this is the trajectory. So this is it's hitting the West Coast. That's when it's gonna do the most damage. I feel really bad for the Western Floridians. Like anyone in Tampa, I feel so bad for because they just got walloped by a hurricane. And now they're getting hit by a second hurricane. This one, much more strong. And the debris that was caused from the previous hurricane is now projectiles. So it is essentially you have to evacuate if you're in Tampa. There's no way you're staying around Tampa. I don't care how strong your house is. There's literal knives being tossed around because of the previous hurricane. If this was the first hurricane, maybe don't evacuate, but you should evacuate. But if there's some really stubborn Floridians that are okay, yeah, no, it's a hurricane, but I could just pull out my Glock and just shoot at it and it'll be fine. Because some of the Floridians are crazy, possibly due to the high wind force affecting our brainwaves. Who knows? But if you see my mouse, I'm over here. This is where I am. This is about the area where I am. So right now I'm very, very close to being I'm not in the middle of the storm, but it's still, all of this is still bad. So if it keeps going more south, then it's gonna be bad for me, but still not as bad as the people on this side, because when it hits over here, that's gonna be big ouchies. But so at least I'm not on the West Coast. That's all that matters right now. But I'm over here. This is about where I am. So if it goes more and more south, it might hurt. It might be bad. So that's my little updates. But basically, I'm supposed to be in the area where it's not that bad. So you shouldn't worry about me. And in case you are worried about me, I plan on, as a true Floridian, I will be streaming ASMR during the hurricane. So I'm going to try to stream as long as there is power in my house. Until the power closes, I will be streaming ASMR during the hurricane. So if you're ever worried about me, I will be streaming myself. You can head on over to the ASMR channel. I'll be spending my time with you guys until I lose power, until I lose internet. Once I lose that power, once I lose that internet, I'll take pretty hurricane pictures for you guys, and I'll make it, like, follow me on Twitter, and I'll make sure to give lots of updates of, like, am I dead? Have I been impaled by a projectile? Am I okay? You know, stuff like that. But until then, look forward to the ASMR. Apparently, it's going to strike tomorrow, Wednesday, between the times of 7 p.m. and midnight, essentially. So, like, between 7 p.m. and 11 p.m. is when it's probably going to arrive in my area. So, the earliest being 7 p.m. and the average time probably being about 10 p.m., 11 p.m. So that's something to look forward to. You get some authentic Floridian ASMR noises, and you'll be able to, like, not have to worry about me until the stream cuts. And if the stream cuts, then that would probably be a little scary for you guys. Just that it's like, oh god, did they die? But whenever I stream on ASMR, it's only one computer, so if I do get a storm surge and, like, it shuts off, one of my computers will be fine, and that's the streaming computer, because that computer is shut off during my ASMR time. So if my computer bricks, it would only be one computer, so I still have a backup computer. So you don't have to worry about, like, you know, storm surge screwing up my PC, stuff like that. Overall, I don't think that you should worry about me. I do appreciate, like, how I even found out that this hurricane was hitting me was like 5, 6, 7 different people messaging me saying, yo, there's a hurricane coming. Are you all right? Are you okay? Are you all right? And I'm like, what? I thought we already had that. Is there a new one? And I found out about the Hurricane Milton, the 4th strongest hurricane in all of the world, by people telling me that there's gonna be a hurricane. I didn't even know it was gonna happen. Of course, Mama Bun's happy about it because Mama Bun, like, the school's closed down. Mama Bun's a teacher, and so, you know, the public school is closed down because obviously you're not gonna be teaching in the middle of a hurricane. So she gets a week off. That's pretty cool. That's pog. It might even be more than a week off depending on the damages. But that's exciting. Yay, Mama Bun gets to watch more anime if we have power. But overall, I would say don't worry about me. I'll give lots of updates. You know, I'll be texting a lot on Discord. So if you're not in my my public Discord server, as long as you are 18 plus, it is an 18 plus server, make sure to, you know, like, you know, so join that. And then I have this little role in the Discord where it's called the pyon role, where essentially it's like whenever I basically ping for shitposts, or like whenever I want your attention or something like that. So it's not a serious ping, but I'll be using that ping whenever, like, if I'm about to speak. So, like, I'll pyon and be like, I'm okay, you know, like, I'll do that. So you can take that, you can get that role in the server. You can join the server as long as you're 18 plus. It's not a loot server or anything like that. It's just minors are scary. Yeah, so I'll try to give lots of updates on Twitter. I'll give lots of updates on Discord. Overall, I think I will be safe. It might be a little bit rainy. It might be, you know, it might be, if at worst, if it hits us, apparently it will only be a category 3, unless it goes through the Everglades. Then it might hurt, because we do have the Everglades, like, kind of in between us. So as long as it doesn't pick up speed in the Everglades, then we should be chilling. Hopefully our alligator friends, our little reptile puppies, hopefully they don't betray us and give the hurricane gods more power. That would suck. But I'll make sure to give lots of updates. I would say don't worry about me, and don't worry, there will still be content. You know, who cares about me? You know, it's just like that bunny hop song that I did. You know, ignore my misfortunes. Just let me be your distraction. Wow, my song is so relatable. So there's still gonna be daily content over on the Daily Dose of Serotonin. If I can't upload, you know, the bunny babble, then that I can't help that. It depends on how long we lose power for, if we do lose power. So here's a fair warning that there may not be a bunny babble this week, if I get hit by a hurricane and it takes out my power. So I am going to be hit by a hurricane. I don't know if it's going to steal my power away from me though. So TLDR, here's my little TLDR, because I'm not trying to make a 50-hour, you know, I love yapping, I yap so much. TLDR, I should be safe. I'll give lots of updates, so make sure to check Discord and Twitter. There should still be daily uploads for the daily Sherrytonin channel, the clip channel. Make sure to, you know, if you need your little dose of Sherrytonin, go there. And I will be streaming during the hurricane. I'll be doing ASMR, so you'll be able to hear all of the wonderful hurricane noises, so I can terrify you. So look forward to that, and that should be all. Thank you guys for, you know, caring about me, and I don't want you guys to worry. I'm gonna be okay, and just don't worry about me, okay? Don't worry about me. Yeah, so that was my little local bunny news update for you guys. I have been Sherry Bun, and where's my oh, there we go. I have been Sherry Bun, and jingle jingle. That'll be a good outro. I like that outro. Okay, bye bye.